Christmas? Do you love your mommy? Do you love your daddy? Do you love your grandparents? Is there anything you like?
A dolphin on wheels?
I want to be a monkey. Give me a banana.
What up, family? How we all doing today? It's release day. 1 o'clock, we're dropping the final round of PYT of this, okay? It's not that we won't do any of this mixed in with some PYT, but it's going to be the final round of just Elements PYT. I was looking to see if I had other Elements boxes, because I thought I did, but it doesn't look promising. I like to keep some of those around. Obviously, I like to do like the product review stuff. But in this case, let's go ahead and open this up, because I'm going to show you last year I had T-Law. 2 autographs at 1 mem, which is the same setup. But we'll look at that in a minute. Let me go ahead and crack it open here, and we'll roll for our boxes. Remember, these is not quarter case. 4 boxes is 1/3 of a case. So it can only do 3 breaks with it. There's also a new release out today, Immaculate Collegiate. We have some. We will get to it. We're probably going to mix some of it with Elements. So, but we want to finish out the case. Although I didn't really want to push another one of these, we did fill them. So I said if we can fill them without any like extreme issues, we did have to run some minis and they were a little bit tough at first, but I think we can fill PYT number 3. So let's go ahead and grab one of these boxes. This year we got our boys at Malik Willis on it this year. I wish I had some more of these boxes. But Elements is something I do go through. I love it. I love the product. It's very similar to the improvements in Luminance that I talk about. Every year it gets a little bit better. I feel the same about Elements. Elements is one of those things they continue to improve on. It came out, I think, the same year as Luminance, I want to say. I think 2018 was the first year for Elements and the first year for Luminance, I think. Don't quote me, but I'm like 95% sure on that. All right, so find 1 on-card metal autograph, 1 on-card metal autograph. Nothing's changed on there. We have look for the ultra rare earth, wind, fire, and water inserts. They had last year the nuclear insert, so a little bit of switch on that. Nothing really different on the top or bottom. 1 quarterback on the box. So yeah, that's that. Putting you to sleep with I want to be a dolphin, or I want to be a monkey. This week I want to be a Bengal. Y'all got the Dolphins winning. This is what's crazy. So that's cool. We got 10 votes in. I'll give it another minute here till we do the dice roll, and then I'm going to put up another pick. We got a break because I don't know if we're going to have a lot of breaks on Friday or Saturday this week. Maybe. I don't know. I might surprise the kids with something. Understand the line this week has the Dolphins +3. I'm going to go ahead and do a quick peek at that because I think that line's going to even go higher. Because I don't know that Tua is playing. You know, he has a bad back. That's why he couldn't walk when he got pushed. But we'll see. Yeah, I'm rooting for the Bengals this week. I'm going to check the live line real quick while you guys get your votes in. It switched. All that had to do was say the line. Dude, I was shocked. If I'm being honest, I thought the Dolphins were going to be -3. When I saw the Bengals were -3, I was like, I was going to bet Bengals money line because I was like, oh, they're going to be underdogs. I think they can pull us out. When I saw they were no longer the underdogs, but the favorite, I did get a little bit like, probably not going to bet on that one. It's at 3.5 now. Bengals are now -3.5. Another half. Listen, it's going to be similar to the Jags and the Chargers last week. That line jumped from -3 for the Jags, or -7 for the Chargers to -3 before game time. Obviously, and I said to my brothers, like, I wanted to bet that money line early. I didn't. I wish I would have. My lock of the week this week was the Packers. I did bet on that. Hit a nice parlay, a player prop parlay on Monday with Barkley, Elliott needing to combine 125 yards and 1 combined score. So that obviously worked out. The camera froze here. That was my big parlay of the night. I put $50 on that one, 125. That was pretty cool. Anybody doing any good bets this year? Anyone doing well? Never root for the Bengals. Browns, you'll get your chance with them too. All right, here we go. 1, 2 to the left, 3, 4 to the middle, 5, 6 to the right. Here we go. It is a 2. We're going to go to the left, the Beyonce roll. Get these out of the way. We'll use those for number 2 and number 3. Again, number 3 drops at 1 p.m. Probably right when we get done here. There are only, Chris was saying, hey, gold standard is tough. There's not that many cards. I said, well, get ready for it because why doesn't it say how many cards? Usually it says how many cards overall. It just says 2 autographs, 1 mem. But we know there's base in here too. Florida needs to bring sports betting. I know. You know what's crazy about that, Zach, is as crazy, like all the things DeSantis has done there, and yet gambling hasn't been legalized, and that sports gambling, and that blows my freaking mind. Mystery amount of base. I forgot what I was going to say here, though. I had a thought. Before I open this pack, we're actually going to end this pool. You guys closing with the Dolphins 53-47. Because I want to get another one up. I have to make sure we clear this by tomorrow. We have to get these in. So we're going to do a lot today. And Texas, that's another state. Of all the money that goes around in Texans, it's crazy that y'all don't have that. Remember, the second team is always the home team. For in this position, the Vikings are at the Saints. Got a call back from 80. Oh, yeah, I did. Talking to myself. Got a lot going on. All right. Good luck, everybody, on the Elements. What was I talking about? Shit. Oh, I was talking about how Chris was saying about gold standard and like only a few cards. I said, that's all right. It's Elements and Immaculate, which are similar, but the next product out with a ton of cards is Score. That comes out on Friday, too. Again, we'll do some of it. It's a lot cheaper than last year. It might be nice, 4 autographs a box. They do some case hits. We will mix some of it, though. Hollywood's the first one up. 2 of 199. I do love that it's just like these metal cards are just fantastic. They really are. 2 of 199. Everything getting top loaded in this. I do always talk to myself. And then Kyle Hamilton, 72 out of 95. The rookies are in their pro unis. Is that always the case with Elements? I don't know if last year they were they? Oh, it's an autograph. So the 2 base are at the top. This is a 2 out of 10 supercharged green Zamir White. Look at that for the Raiders. Brooks Fit on the mini spot too. That's sweet, man. 2 out of 10, super chunky. Some are in college still, but some are, it will be anyone that wasn't invited to the rookie premiere. These are pictures from the rookie premiere. So if they didn't go to the rookie premiere, they won't be in. How about a 40 out of 99? Love it. Rookie neon signs with the gold ink going out to the Niners. Jerry Thompson with the Danny Gray. Danny Gray. Last week, Jimmy G was the most added quarterback. This week, he's the most dropped quarterback. All it takes is running out of the end zone, I guess. So it's 5 cards. No, 5 cards per box, 3 hits. That's what I thought it was. Dude. Special K with the DeAndre Swift. 20 of 27 on card metal. Dude, that card is gross. That card is, it looks fierce, man. With the blue ink on the blue card for the Lions. That thing is nasty. There you go. 20 out of 27. Well, I think people are still willing to hold on to Fields. I really do. Although Fields is available on the waiver wire, he was, I think, one of the more picked up ones. I do think that, to be perfectly honest, people are still, it's kind of like Russ. People are holding out for Russ too. Fields just needs volume. Fields just needs volume. I mean, he's only throwing his record high this week, or the season high was 17 pass attempts in a game. You boost that up to 25, 30, you might see numbers a little differently. Ooh, there we go. Going out to the Chargers. Ricky. Ooh, do we have a case it coming? It's turned backwards. Justin Herbert for the Chargers. Chargers going out to Stotler. Numbered out of 199. The metal cards, I can't find these at shows. I don't know if people just, they're that hard to find, or people just don't have a lot of them. But these metal base cards are extremely difficult to find. It's going to be a Velus Jones Jr. That is a Cobalt out of 27. Going out to the Chicago Bears. There you go, Mr. McCarthy. Numbered out of 27. He's having a decent season. Is he the corner? I heard his name pop up the other day. All right. Here we go. 14 out of 27. Pickens. This guy was yapping on the sidelines nonstop on Thursday. Oh, you guys have your votes in. We gotta get more of these picks in, so I gotta remember to do that. These are super short. 27 and 10 were both ours. This is a supercharged blue and a supercharged green. Next up, out of 50, rookie, the number 1 pick, Trayvon Walker for them Jaguars. Again, this is one that's not, it makes no sense that he's in, and maybe it's the card. That would make, kind of. The metal cards, but these paper cards are not, with the sticker autos. I wonder if it's a card or a player thing. I wonder if he'll be in Pro Uni at all in this. Trayvon Walker for the Jags, 32 out of 50. Going out to Jags is Jeff Kellington. And look at this for the Eagles, 7 out of 10. Philly, Maz Sid with the 7 out of 10, Mr. Brent Selleck on metal. That's pretty sweet. Brent Selleck, dilly, let's go.
Dilly.
Two vets on our metal cards, but I'll take it. This one, yeah, it's been nice. DeAndre Swift and Brent Selleck, 2 good vet names. And I'll tell you what, the patches might be some of the better ones we've seen, although Panini's definitely picked up their game a bit with patches. All right, before we go any further, let me check this poll. 15 votes, 93-7, Vikings over Saints. I tend to agree with you. I think this is a get-right game for Justin Jefferson. I'm curious to see what the Dalvin Cook situation is. It would make sense to me. Hold on, I'm getting a call. I think it's ADT. Hello?
Hi, Michael. This is Jason from ADT.
Yes.
Yes. They have me scheduled
Yes.
Yeah, okay. There's a recall on those.
Okay.
I know I told you. Yeah. They got some new ones at the office. However, I'm in long. So.
Do you want to reschedule for tomorrow?
Tomorrow morning, I was just going to ask.
That's perfect.
Awesome.
If it's in the morning, if it's in, yep, 8 o'clock's perfect.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll be there right around, and I'll give you a call before that, because otherwise I'll be out there at like 6, 7 o'clock tonight.
Hey, I appreciate that. Nope. Tomorrow's good.
All right, perfect. Yeah, I'll give you a call in the morning and let you know exactly what time it should be ready on the clock, right around in there.
Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Not a problem.
All right, have a good day. Bye.
All right,
Dude, my alarm went off in the middle of the night. And I'm like, what the hell? Someone breaking into my house. He's like, there's a recall on those. That's why it's going off. I'm like, yeah, let's get that fixed. All right. I apologize for that. I had to take that. So let's go ahead and, like, my wife and kid, it was a fiasco, but we got it. All right, here we go. Next one up. And someone had just been out to look at them. Week 3 pick, we got let's see what we got here. Falcons coming off their first win, right? Last week. Didn't they win last week? Let me check, because you guys were 8-8. Atlanta beating Seattle. Can they make it 2 in a row? Going up against the Browns team, who, Larry, have we heard is Myles Garrett playing? Is he playing or is he out? Pringle's out. Does that mean that we could see finally Cole Kmet or Mooney get points? Browns easy win. Let's see. Larry's a Lions fan anyhow. I don't know why I'm asking about the Browns. All right. Good luck, everybody. David Montgomery. Although Khalil Herbert, man, glad I dropped him right before the game last week. I think I got him on the pickup, though. Again, wasted a waiver claim on him. You hate that, right? David Montgomery out of 199 going to the Bears. There's another one for you there, McCarthy. And let's check this out. Dude, the number 1 fantasy player right now. Call him a running back all you want, but the dude is crazy. Lamar Jackson for the Ravens. Baltimore going out to Brooks. Patterson is a sleeper every week. He goes off. That's what I said. He's been going off. Here's another one. This one's going to be 1 out of 70. A little waddle electric for the Miami Dolphins going out to Zach. Zach, there you go, man. I don't know, Larry. We'll get to that game. I said it before last week. I'm more worried, again, if we're healthy. Even if we're healthy, I was already more worried about us healthy against the Ravens than I was worried injured against the Dolphins. And we lost injured against the Dolphins. So even if we get healthy, I'm not sure if we can take the Ravens right now until we're fully recovered. Again, Lamar is a very hard cover. We could go 2-2. And then, and I love it. Like, if it does, I'm not hitting the panic button, because this is the pre-bye week schedule is the chunk of our difficult schedule. And the back end is a lot easier. But I mean, we have the Ravens, then the Steelers, then the Chiefs, then a bye, and then we get a little bit of a smoother schedule. But I mean, there's no reason. There's a possibility the Bills go 3-3 and everyone's in panic mode. It's a possibility. The Ravens are not a walk in the park by any means. Here we go. Dameon Pierce. We continue to pull this guy. I realized he did have a decent game last week. 80 yards and a touchdown. It was not a bad game. He's starting to they got Xavier Rhodes to the practice squad. Larry, they're more than that, man. That squad is like, it's kind of reminds me of how the Niners were the last few years when they keep getting deep into the playoffs, right? They don't have the massive names, but they got those contributors that just don't, like you could say in the past, the Niners were just Debo and Bosa on defense. But a lot of times it's more of a well-rounded team. Rose played for Minnesota for like 10 years and then played for, that going out to Jeff Kellington, by the way, out of 125. Rose played for last 2 years for the Colts, played for Vikings for like 9 or 10 years though. Oh, back to back for the Houston Texans. Out of 199, Nico. I saw him on the checklist. I was surprised. Nico Collins for the Houston Texans. Jeff Kellington. Dude, on fire there, buddy. There you go.
He's on fire!
All right, let's see where we're at on the pool. This one's, oh shit. Y'all got the Falcons over the Browns. What are the odds on that game? Let me pull it up because that may be my upset of the week. I'm 2-1 on that this season. Falcons are underdogs, but they're only plus 106. I'm not comfortable calling that an upset yet. But, I mean, it technically would be. But I like to go like at least a plus 200, if not a little closer to the 200 side. All right. Now, remember, at the end of this, we will be giving away a paper football. You're eligible for Pick'em. And this break is eligible for Week 3 FanDuel. We have Tuesday's always a fun day for me. It's like spent just figuring out how much money we gave away, posting all the pictures, doing all that good stuff. So, all right, here we go. Did y'all see the Tyreek Hill interview where he's like, who are we playing this week? If you didn't look it up, and if you didn't watch the Good Morning Football Angry Run segment this morning with Kyle Brandt, watch it. He makes out with some Italian lady, not a girl, like a lady smoking. It's hilarious. The bit gets teased the rest of the show. Take a minute and watch it. Oh, I didn't put a new one up. Hold on. Let me put a new poll up. It is fantastic. And then shortly after, they do the Tyreek Hill bit. So if you can just find that, it's closer to the beginning of the show. All right, we got the Commanders and the Cowboys. Oops, week 4, pick 'em. Remember, this is at Dallas. Dude, so I got a question for you, right? So here's how it works. Cowboys play Commanders this week. Assuming they win, because the odds on that game, they're minus 3.5. They're fairly good. I mean, that would be an upset in my opinion if Commanders won. I would mean this year Cooper Rush goes 3-0. Then the next week they go and they play the Rams. Now that's going to be their toughest showing for Cooper Rush. Hypothetically, Cooper Rush wins that, goes 4-0. That means that Dak would probably be eligible to come back based on his timeline. If he doesn't make it back for the Rams game, the next game would be a night game against the Philadelphia Eagles. If Cooper Rush goes 4-0, including beats against the Giants and the Rams, an undefeated Giants and a Rams team, and then Dak comes back on primetime TV and loses to the Eagles, do the fans demand that Cooper Rush is put back in? I'm like, that's the situation we got to monitor. I'm very curious how that plays out. The plastic coming a little bit off of this. The card's not damaged, but the plastic is coming off. You peel that off anyhow. Randy Moss. Randy for the Minnesota Vikings going out to Brooks Fit. There you go. All right, here we go, getting into our hits. Out of 75, Drake London, supercharged for the Atlanta Falcons, going out to Brooks as well. Well, I think they will, especially prime time, but you're going to have a split fan base. It's going to be interesting. Out of 25, we may see him this week. They're looking on a quarterback, but it sounds like Bailey Zapp is your starter this week. New England Patriots, Dylan. You may have the starting quarterback for the New England Patriots, rookie auto right there. Out of 25, rookie neon signs. And then here we go. Last card of the break. Ooh, it's in silver ink. Going out to Scotty Ice with the Seattle Seahawks. Mr. Kenneth Walker. Seattle Seahawks. Are they going to start using him more? Stidham 2.0. I mean, you never know, man. You never know. Could be. Stidham didn't get a shot. He didn't play, right? This guy may get a game. I don't think we saw Stidham, did we? There we go, Scotty 2 Hobby. Oh, yeah, I'm with you, Wes. It's a guy where you're talking about Bailey Zapp. I agree. All right, let's check in on the pool. We will be doing number 2 shortly after this. I have to check on a couple missing payments, but Oh, you heard Hoyer? That would make more sense. I don't think they're going to start Bailey Zapp, honestly, if they have anything to do about it. We got Cowboys 72 to the Washington's 28%. We'll close that poll. A lot of votes today. I like it. Come back. We're going to try to do at least 4 or 5 more games from Hoop. Finish them up on hopefully either Elements or whatever. It's Wednesday, so we have another day. I want to get these done before Friday. Remember, this week is $50 for first, $20 for second, $15 for third. The way that works is if you guys hit 75% of games, that's all you need is a 75% win rate. Anybody that is in breaks 925 through 8-1, that list will be populated. It's not like 1 if you're in it. If you have 8 spots in breaks between that time frame, you have 8 entries. First person in the random will get 50 credit, 20, and then 15 for third. So check it out. We'll keep doing those here at the end. Let's go ahead and do our hit list credits and also our paper football. I know there's a few people wanting that paper football. Here we go. We had the Tyreek Hill, numbered out of 199. Randy Moss out of 95. Lamar Jackson out of 27. Montgomery out of 199. Velus Jones out of 27. Justin Herbert out of 199. Kyle Hamilton out of 95. And Hollywood out of 199. Zach, I have to check a couple missing payments, make sure we have them, and then we will roll into it. We should be live no later than 12:50. No, let me say... Oh, do I have to run the mini for that yet? Let me check something quick. We may wait till the break drops at 1 p.m. because there's round 3, the final round dropping at 1. I think I have to run a mini for that yet. Nope, I already ran it. So we're good. So we'll be live before 1, but we'll take a brief pause during the break to claim those spots, okay? All right, here we go. Let me get back to this here. Drake London Supercharge. And here's what a Supercharge parallel or rainbow, might look like. It's pretty cool. It's hard to see on the camera, but the colors look pretty sharp. This one, the least of the patches, Atlanta Falcons. That's going to be, in this break, is going to be Brooks Fit. Drake London out of 75. George Pickens with the 2-color. Nice one out of 27. That's going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Going out to Chris Anderson. And then, of course, Zamir White for the Raiders going out to Brooks Fit. There we go. All right, we also did Jalen Waddle for the Miami Dolphins. You got that one too as well, Zach. Oops. Got to change that different color. And then here we go. Kenneth Walker out of 199 for the Hawks going out to Scotty. Congrats, Scotty. We had the Bailey Zapp for the New England Patriots going out to Dylan. The Houston Texans with a pair here. We had the Dameon Pierce and Nico Collins. I still think these guys have a shot to sneak their way into the playoffs this year. They were my AFC underdogs this year. Sleeper team. Trayvon Walker for the Jags. Jags starting to get it going. Big upset last week. And then Dan Gray for the Niners. It's going to be going out to Jerry Thompson with the rookie signs Gold Ink. And then 2 vet steel signatures, 1 out of 20. Are they both out of 27? No, 7 out of 10 and out of 27. Brent Selleck for the Philadelphia Eagles. Maz Sid out of 10 on that one. And for the Detroit Lions out of 27, Stan. Let's go ahead and do the 2 $5 hit list credits first. And then we'll give away that paper football. The paper footballs, the ones that cashed, these are our remaining people for week 4. We'll look at that in a minute. We canceled off the week 3. Week 4 paper footballs are live. They are in the cup here, so they cannot be drawn. But we do have all the teams entered back into the cup, all right? So all the remaining teams are in there. We'll look at that in just a second. All right, 2 $5 hit list credits first. Here we go. Got to compile the list here. Reload. Come on now. All right, here we go. Good luck to everyone. Top 2 and $5 hit list credits. Yeah, Zach Wilson was clear. Mineral 5. Zach Wilson's cleared to play. I'm sure a bunch of people will pick him up off waivers. And now everyone, this will be the great thing. Everyone will start to rush to grab his cards and people will cancel orders. People will be like, they canceled my order. Because he had a good game and they didn't ship out when I bought it 2 days ago. And I hate that shit so much. It's like, buy him 3 weeks ago when you, like, people knew, oops, what am I doing? Panthers and the Colts. It's going to be Jason Upchurch and Brooks Fit with the $5 credit. Now everyone's eligible on this. I mean, he comes out and throws 4 touchdowns. All of a sudden, everyone's like, buying Zach Wilson at 60% of comps now. Now, they said, remember initially they said there was a chance that he could start week 1, and most people said that's unlikely, but there was like talk that he could start week 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be the Chargers getting it. Who has the Chargers? Ricky Stotler. Does he have one live? He does not. Here we go. Good luck. Let's pull it over here. What the F is 2AE? What's 2AE? Huh? Did I miss something, Chris? What am I missing? Bucks. He does that often. Uh-oh, he's broken. All right. So who was it? You got me all sorts of messed up. The Bucks going out to no, who won the random here? Yeah, you got me all sorts of confused. Chargers get the Bucks. That's gonna be Ricky Stotler with the Bucks. All right, putting that in the cup. They are eliminated from contention. We'll try to go live right before 1. If it gets too close here, no, we will go live. I'm going to set up for that right now. All right, I want to get live before we go post that, but we'll take a brief intermission in the break so you can claim a team if you'd like. I got to get going. See y'all in a few.